Hey everybody, it's Gabe coming to you from the home office. Hope you're doing well. Most importantly, I hope you're staying healthy. I hope you're all wearing a face mask when you go out in public. My friend Lou made this one for me. She's real talented and she's a real sweetheart for doing so. And now that I have one of these, I can't help but think back to a time when I thought wearing one was just downright silly. Don't you think that's just a little over the top?
What, are you an infectious disease expert now?
No, this is our apartment complex. I think we can come and get the mail without all of this.
Well, excuse me for following the CDC guidelines.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go out for a walk.
Don't forget your mask.
Look, I don't have a mask, okay?
Well, you better figure it out or I'm not letting you back in. Now that's a little over the top.
Well, to make a long story short, too late. After being arrested and interrogated, my lawyers talked to the district attorney and the charges were dropped. But I learned a very valuable lesson that day. A face mask is always a good idea. Well, it's enough for story time. Why don't we head to the kitchen? Looking for something tasty to go with your morning cup of joe? These basic ingredient oatmeal banana cookies are just the thing you need to start your day. This is a pretty simple recipe. First, take one large overripe banana and mash it to a liquid-like consistency. Then add 1 cup of old-fashioned oats. Stir everything together until it's evenly mixed. If you want to add a half cup of something else for flavor, like chocolate chips or in this case raisins, go right ahead. Next, you'll make 8 round balls out of the batter. Place each round ball onto the baking sheet, then bake them at 350 for about 15 minutes or until the cookies are lightly brown. That's all there is to it. It pairs real well with coffee, and if you want something a little sweeter, feel free to add honey or maple syrup. For a link to this recipe, check out the story on CapeFearWeekend.com. Bubbles on a warm day, they're a blast. It doesn't matter how young or old you are, everyone's bound to have a good time. So why not blow it up a notch and try to craft a homemade bubble machine? Using items you likely have around the house, this simple build will provide hours of entertainment. Find an empty watertight container. In this case, I'm using a large cashew container. Cut it in half, leaving at least 3 inches to work with. Next, make 2 cuts on each side about 1 inch deep. This is where your bubble axle will go. Trim away the surrounding area and poke holes in the protruding tabs. Next, thread a pipe cleaner through a flexible straw. Feed it through the holes and bend the ends so it doesn't go anywhere. Using 2 other pipe cleaners, create your bubble wands. Twist each wire to create a small loop on each end and wrap each one around your straw axle. Secure it in place with hot glue. Again, parents, your help is appreciated here. Then fill your contraption with bubble solution. You can make easy bubble solution with 1 cup of water, 2 tablespoons of glycerin, and 4 tablespoons of dish detergent. Stir it gently as to not make suds. Then pour in your mixture, spin the handle, and let it blow. You could get even more creative and add additional wands to your axle, or use a small fan to blow the bubbles for you. Either way, you'll create bunches of bubbles in no time at all. So many of you are illustrating detailed works of art. These are just a handful of the pictures you've shared with us through WECT's See It, Snap It, Send It page. From Easter door decorations to these intricate masterpieces, the power of positivity is strong in southeastern North Carolina. And many of you have gone out of your way to make your loved ones feel special. Here are a few birthday parades we've seen organized by friends and family. Social distancing has its drawbacks, but it doesn't mean you can't find other ways of spreading cheer for another year around the sun. Remember, you can upload a photo or video to our See It, Snap It, Send It section of WECT.com or the WECT News app. We'll continue to feature your unique ways of passing the time on the air. And keep checking in with CapeFearWeekend.com for more fun activities to try at home. Helping you make the most of your Cape Fear weekend, I'm Gabe Ross. Join me next week when we discover the importance of having a professional cut your hair.